Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Leaf Blower Revolution. Oh, damn. I guess I was offline for a little bit. Um. I had to make a run to the store, realised that bagging leaves by hand or small rake wasn't going to cut it, so I went in and bought a small leaf blower. It really does a trick. I also saw the store was having a special sale on a gadget, the automatic leaf blower, or ALB for short. I figured I'd try them out. Seeing as I never quite had enough of all the leaves. Yum. Okay, oh. Oh, that was loud. Alright. By max, by max, by max, by max, by max. Yum. That is very loud. On my end. Platinum leaves. Pog. I just wanted to speak to, I just kind of wanted to sit back and speak a little bit about my mind and everything like that. So, I haven't, right, so recently I haven't really been struggling about anything. It's kind of, it is what it is at the end of the day. Mental health's a big thing. Um, but I just wanted to say that if you ever feel down or anything like that, just please speak to someone. Life isn't about sitting back and just dealing with everything that gets thrown at you. It's attacking them head on with how you're actually meant to. I know some people, especially guys, no hate to guys, but a lot of guys don't like speaking about the problems, same with ladies. But it's the best way to like get rid of all of the pain. Speak to someone, speak to your GP about it, and actually or speak to your doctors about it, and see if you can get put on some medication that can help you, or even see if you can get some counseling if you don't want to ever go on medication. It helped me a lot. If it wasn't for YouTube, I would have never really no, if I didn't have gone and got antidepressants, I probably would never start YouTube. I lost my motivation a long time ago for pretty much everything, and it put me into a dark spot where I didn't really want to, or wasn't really happy with who I am, and it affected relationships. It put me into a very dark hole that it didn't seem to be possible to get out. And now I'm taking antidepressants, and I'm pretty sure I didn't take one today. I don't think I took mine today. Sorry, I'll take it after this video. I'll take it in a minute. I might have. I don't remember. Um, but speaking to people and getting those medications really does help a lot. Like, it put more motivation in me to actually be able to make videos and actually speak about my mind. I used to make videos before on this channel for a server I used to run, or a server that I am still managing. And back then I didn't have any motivation or self-confidence to actually be able to do anything really. It put me into a very, very, very bad spot where I was like, oh, no one's gonna watch these videos, no one's gonna like what I'm making. And understandably some people don't, because of how I sound, of how my emotions are conveyed within my voice. And I understand that it's a major part of content creation to sound excited and pull people in. but I know that it's going to take a while for me personally to ever be able to get to where I need to be for that. And I'm changing up my editing style now. Obviously, this video is probably not going to get edited. It's just going to be a raw video. But like a lot of videos that I've made now, they are like somewhat edited now, excluding the Poppy Playtime videos and like the Power World videos, because I don't really need to edit them, if you get my drift, the gameplay. So this is more like, like all the games that I've played now, like Mortuary Assistant, Bad Parenting, Doll Mare, soon to be Five Nights at Freddy's, Fears of Fathom, and any other games that you guys suggest. Because at the minute I'm looking for horror short form games like Fear of Fathom, Bad Parenting, and that lot. Like it needs to be. It doesn't need to be, but I prefer it to be like not intense, but what's this? I want it to be like fun. Like I want it to be fun for everyone, and so changing the editing style will somewhat bring people in, hopefully. Okay, that's nice. But I understand that it's gonna take a lot of time for me personally to get where I need to be able to make the content that you guys would want. And I know that my shorts are popping off, and I know that for a fact. But like, I understand that everything, like, I understand that obviously my content can be boring. I'm not saying it's not going to be boring. But I understand that people are gonna be like, oh, he's not conveying proper emotions, this, that, and the other. It's not being put into like the best thing where you're putting so much energy into it. Like some of the content creators that I've seen, and I've seen a lot of them where they'll legit jump out of the chairs, they'll legit do this, do that. Like I don't understand why you would need to. I wouldn't say fake it. I really wouldn't say fake it. But what's the point of pretending or putting on that super high rate thing just to make a video? And I know a lot of people don't fake their emotions and this, that, and the other, but I think content creation should be about the content that you're actually making and not just, oh, you sound fun, this, that, and the other. But I guess content creation is just all about that, where you need to sound fun to actually get somewhere. And I've always said, and I've always thinking, I'm not gonna fake being happy and putting on like a smile, or not a smile, but you know what I mean. But like fake my emotions and actually make myself appear excited when I know I'm excited, but I can't convey that emotion. It's just very, very rough to talk about, to be honest. But I guess it's just a part of life. Some people can do that, but I can't. And the game, horror games specifically, I don't know why it's the horror games that do it, but they genuinely make me so happy when I play it. Like, so fun to play. And that's why I'm gonna try and expand the horror games that I play, and maybe do some long form horror games that I've had suggestions about, maybe question mark. But maybe maybe do like short form horror games, like what's gonna be posted before this video, anyways. So I don't really know if doing series would be a good idea or not. Just give me a second. Because well, series are series, but like I don't know. I just don't know if it'll be fun for everyone to watch, like my voice on episode to episode, really. And I know like ETS, no vocals, that's stopped now. And I'm gonna stop making content around that maybe, and then go back to it later on once I have an idea of what I can actually record on ETS. Might do some TMP, I'm not sure. If my PC allows me to. I'm just not sure. But yeah. And I noticed that my shorts are also popping off as well. Like I got 1.7k on one of them. And it's absolutely insane that people are actually watching my shorts, and I've been pushed into the algorithm for that part. But I've noticed that there is a slight increase on how many people are watching these videos and how many people like spend their time watching the whole video, if you get my drift. And I don't really like looking at that stuff. Like it is what it is at the end of the day. If you guys don't want to watch it, you guys don't want to watch it. I'm not gonna force you to watch it. I'm not gonna pretend to be happy. Or I'm not gonna convey that I'm happy when like I struggle to. So but yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. And like my Discord server is in the link in description. It's going to be the join the community part, and then my socials as well. I've got TikTok where I post like the short form content from YouTube. Thinking that I originally thought I was going to get pushed into the TikTok algorithm. Not gonna lie, but I don't think that's possible. I'm not sure. I don't know how the TikTok algorithm works, so it is what it is. But if you check in the description, there should be my trying to remember what's in my description. My Discord server, my TikTok, I believe my Twitch or my Twitter. I don't know. It's one or the other. I really don't know. Um, that was weird. My phone's just trying unlocking itself. But yeah. Keep all your bot tools permanently. Increase your leaf reward by 750 for all leads. Oh, um, I'll get that one. I need to keep all the tools anyways, but we're nearly back to the stage we were at. But yeah, I don't know. I quite like having these like playing this game and then having these sort of conversations. They're just it's very relaxing to me to be able to know that people might be listening and might take on with what I'm saying. And I know that some people might find it very weird the fact that I'm just talking about this, but mental health does matter, and it's mattered a long, long time, and people just don't really know how to talk about it. And it's okay not to be able to, like, not to know how to talk about it, because that's just the point of, like, the point of it. Mental health is meant to be a person fighting it by themselves, but there is different ways to fight it now. And don't get me wrong, I used to be the same, crying in my room, feeling super depressed, come home from school after being bullied, just feeling really down about myself. and well, like going to college and just like not speaking to anyone because I'm socially awkward. But it's just unfortunately it's just a part of life. And you get better, as you get older, and that's what I've realized. But speaking to people is the best thing. It took me, I think it took me. I got my antidepressants 3 weeks ago, I think it was, or 2 weeks ago, and it's helped with my motivation. It's helped with how I feel day in, day out. Like it's helped. It's helped a bunch, and I'm thankful for the doctors for actually helping me because I never thought they would, to be honest. But then that is their job. So, but yeah, life's like a roller coaster. It goes up, it goes down. You just have to enjoy the up parts more than the down parts. Um, and I know that I'm not like a licensed, I don't know what they're called now, counselors. And I know that, um, I'm not like a licensed counselor or anything like that, but I'm just someone who cares, I guess. And caring is just a big part in my life. I've tried to help so many people with it, with what they're going through. Some people refuse, some people like don't like the fact that you're doing it, blah blah blah. But you get that unfortunately. And there's some people that really take the help like exactly what they need to. Like they take it heads on, they try and get better from what they were doing, and they're just all around just more happier, I guess. But this was a long time ago. I haven't helped people like I used to help people. But that's only because I've become more closed in with myself. Like I don't really like to speak to people. Speaking to people is just hella awkward for me, and it puts me into a very, very, very tight spot. But yeah, can't believe it's only been 17 minutes. But I I've also got something to say as well. On the 25th of February, we'd lay my grandma to rest. Um, she, she held up very, very like long. Like we didn't think she'd last that long, but she did. Um, and I've I've personally had battles with myself. Like, is she actually going to survive, or if she's thinking? But she tried her hardest, and unfortunately, she was taken from us. But that's just a part of life now, unfortunately. And I think it was 2 weeks before my grandma died. My auntie died as well. Now, so me and my grandma, we were somewhat close. Um, we had our moments where, well, we never really had our moments to be honest, but she didn't really, um, what am I saying? Um, yeah, I don't remember. No, me and my grandma, we've had a close knit relationship for a while. Whenever we see each other, it's just happy, and we used to, um, I don't know, I've honestly forgotten what most we've done, and it hurts a lot to know that I have, but unfortunately, that's just my brain. I forget a lot of things. Um, but me and my auntie, we weren't as close as we used to be. Um, she had complications within surgery, and she passed due to that. And it killed to go to a funeral, knowing that we didn't have that sort of relationship, like family relationship wise. Than what we used to have when I was younger. But I'm glad that me and my grandma did, and I'm glad that I was there through it when she was poorly and when she needed that assistance. Oh, I can get a portal again. 42. What can I even get me? It's looking like nothing. No, I'm joking. No, I'll keep going. But yeah, look after your parents, look after your family. They need you whenever they need you. They don't like to say it, but they really do. And it happened a lot when thingy, like me and my mum used to go around to my grandma's and my granddad's back when she was alive, and we used to, well, I used to help my granddad because he struggled a lot with realizing that obviously her time is coming, and it put them into a very tight, put him into a very tight spot where he was getting a lot annoyed about things. He wasn't getting enraged by it, but he wasn't happy with what was going on. It was understandable, to be honest, because he was losing his wife of I think it was 85 years or 65 years, something like that. But unfortunately, a time had to come, and I went to see her a couple of days, not a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And it wasn't the nicest thing to see her like how she was. She looked beautiful, but I just didn't want to see her like how the way she was, and it genuinely I broke down. I wish she didn't have to go, but unfortunately, everyone has a time, and her time had gone and passed. So, but as I said, your family and friends are what matter. Don't let people drag you down just because you're not living up to expectations. You're not showing everyone what you're meant to be. If you get my drift, but you can do anything that you put your mind to, and sometimes medication might be a way to go, and sometimes a therapist. You might need to speak to a therapist or whatever. But at the end of the day, you need to do what you need to do to make sure you're happy enough. Yum, yum, yum. Yum. But yeah. Right, I'm gonna leave this episode here. It was amazing to speak to you guys, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye bye.